Jack, first win of the season. How does it feel to finally get that win?
Obviously delighted. Yeah, we've felt like we've been doing well so far this season, but maybe just not getting the rewards or not putting together a performance for long enough in a match to then get the rewards we're hoping to get. So yeah, delighted, but delighted for the girls because they've worked so hard. They've been great to work with. They've not let their heads go down when the results obviously haven't been as we'd like them to be. And I think more importantly, it's a result that we get, but we also feel we deserved. So I think first half they were excellent in terms of how they moved the ball and some of the combinations to play through lines were very good. Obviously, 2-0 at half time is always a challenge because mentally, what do you do? Do you continue going? Do you ease off subconsciously? And I think, to be fair to Montrose, they obviously changed their shape and caused us a lot of problems in that first kind of 20, 25 minutes in the second half. So, yeah, equally pleased that we then weathered that and showed that we can actually be resilient and, I suppose, ground parts of the game out. And then to obviously get that third goal in the counter attack, which is kind of something we'd mentioned to the substitutes when they went on in terms of how we can possibly engineer that goal to kill the game off. So, yeah, but the girls, you can see they're delighted. Probably just settles everyone down. Lots of young players, so I think it'll just make everyone feel better. And we need to then just make sure that that's not, we're not celebrating today. As soon as tomorrow starts, we obviously need to focus on one of the toughest games you're ever going to play is against Rangers, especially obviously in the back of the week they've had. They'll probably be hurting and want to come back up here and restart their authority. But we have to try and use today as a springboard to continue taking confidence into our next few performances.
Yeah, obviously three different goal scorers. How pleased are you that it's not always just like the same person? It's a full-on team performance to get in the goals.
Yeah, and obviously we haven't scored as many as we'd like, so we have been asking people to try and contribute goals from different areas of the pitch, and that was great today. But I think equally pleasing was keeping a clean sheet under a lot of pressure. I thought, although it wasn't lots of saves, I thought Alicia's handling and command of the box was excellent. I thought the defenders defended the box really well, which is something we haven't done so far this season. And I think that if we can get the defensive aspect of the game right, then I would fancy us to score in a lot of games, but we've obviously been gifting goals away. So, yeah, so very pleased with three different scorers, three great goals, three different goals, but types of goals we've been trying to score and work on scoring. And then, like I say, a real team effort from the 16 in the end it was to get that 0 as well.
Yeah, so you touched on we've got Rangers next week.
Yeah.
What are the plans and preparations ahead of that? Obviously, a big fixture against them.
Probably similar to Glasgow City in the sense that, it's been October 2021 was the last time we got a point against the top three. So I think whereas today was about the result, next week isn't. It's probably more about how do we, I suppose, show a similar performance maybe as we did against Glasgow City, albeit Rangers play a slightly different way. So it goes back to performance again next week and trying to obviously give us some confidence and some feel-good factor to then obviously take into the games that are following that as well.